Cha Eunwoo is back in the limelight, not only as a Hallyu star with visuals that are often called unreal, but as a young South Korean figure who is considered worthy of rare trust from the country. This trust does not come suddenly, but rather is the accumulation of a long journey, impeccable discipline, clean reputation, as well as the real contribution he made in making South Korea's name in the eyes of the world. In a short time, even if summed up in 2 minutes of core discussion, this story speaks of remarkable progress, not just a personal achievement, but a symbol of the success of a new generation of Korean public figures. In recent years, Cha Eunwoo showed a significant transformation. From an idol who was known for his beautiful face, he developed into a consistent actor, an exemplary figure who was guarded by the state, and an ambassador of cultural values who was believed to be able to represent the image of the nation. This rare trust of the state is understood publicly as a moral and cultural mandate, a recognition that its influence extends beyond the entertainment stage. The country sees in itself a complete package: talent, work ethic, international image, and strong cross-cultural communication skills. What makes this belief feel special is the context. In an era when public figures are easily dragged into controversy, Cha Eunwoo appears with an almost flawless track record. He is known to be careful in his attitude, consistent in maintaining professionalism, and showing high respect for the public, colleagues, and national values. On various occasions, he emphasized the importance of hard work and humility, two things that are often echoed by the country as the foundation of the character of the younger generation. Cha Eunwoo's remarkable progress is also reflected in his ability to bridge creative industries with national interests. The world of entertainment now no longer stands alone. It intersects with cultural diplomacy, creative economy, to the global image of a country. When a trusted figure carries these messages, the state certainly considers the impact. Cha Eunwoo is considered capable of conveying the modern Korean narrative, firmly rooted in tradition, but agile in adapting to a globalized world. And no less important, this trust is read by the public as a recognition of collective work. Behind Cha Eunwoo, there are teams, agencies, coaches, directors, and crews that help shape the standard of professionalism. But still, the central figure is him, a person who is able to unite personal qualities and public demands. He exemplifies that fame does not have to be the opposite of social responsibility. Rather, the two can go hand in hand. In terms of impact, this decision of the country provoked a wide resonance. The younger generation sees it as proof that integrity and consistency are valued on a par with merit. The entertainment industry sees a new standard for how to build a sustainable, long-term career. While the international public watched how South Korea put soft power on the right figure, not only popular, but also trustworthy. In the core 2-minute narrative of the discussion, the essence is simple but powerful. Cha Eunwoo trusted the country because he had proven himself. That rare trust is not an instant reward, but rather the result of very remarkable progress. Progress in quality, influence, and responsibility. He stands as a representation of a generation that not only pursues the spotlight, but is also ready to shoulder the mandate. And therein lies its greatest meaning. When talent meets trust, a lasting influence is born. This rare trust from the country also marks a new phase in Cha Eunwoo's maturing journey. If in the past the public talked more about his visuals and popularity, now the discussion has shifted to the symbolic leadership capacity that he has. Countries don't just look at who is best known, but who is most ready to bring value. In this case, Cha Eunwoo is considered to have a rare balance: natural charisma, emotional intelligence, as well as the ability to keep oneself under extreme spotlight. His remarkable progress was evident from the way he managed the pressure. His every move was watched, his every utterance weighed, and his every expression analyzed. However, it still appears stable. It is this stability that is the most valuable currency in the country's currency. Not just not making mistakes, but consistently bringing calm and confidence. Amid the fast and often noisy flow of information, figures like Cha Eunwoo serve as anchors, giving a sense of security that the nation's representation is in good hands. In the international sphere, this belief expanded the meaning of its influence. He is not just an actor or idol, but a cultural bridge. Every appearance, every interview, and every project he chooses becomes part of a grand narrative about a modern, ethical, and globally competitive South Korea. The state understands that the image is not built by slogans, but by real figures living before the world public. And Cha Eunwoo, with his clean reputation and warm communication, answered that need. The public response also showed broad support. Many see this belief as a well-deserved recognition that silent hard work, consistent discipline, and a humble attitude ultimately bear ultimate legitimacy. For fans, this is a moment of pride. For the general public, this is becoming a new standard. That public figures can be loved without hype, respected without controversy, and trusted without excessive conditions. Cha Eunwoo's remarkable progress is also reflected in his increasingly selective professional choices. He does not just pursue quantity, but quality and impact. The choice is aligned with national interests that emphasize sustainability and long-term value. The state sees that consistency as a signal of maturity, that it understands the role and consequences of every decision taken. In the end, this rare trust of the state is not the end point, but the beginning of greater responsibility. Cha Eunwoo now stands at the intersection of personal achievement and public trust. That tremendous progress demands continuity, continued growth, continued integrity, and continued representation. In the 2 core minutes of the discussion, the message that remains is clear. When the country trusts a figure, it means that the nation sees a future in it. And to Cha Eunwoo, that future looked promising. In the future, public attention will be focused on how Cha Eunwoo will interpret this rare belief in his real steps. It's no secret that the moral mandate of the state always comes with high expectations. However, it is precisely at this point that many believe he is able to answer. His track record shows a consistent pattern: working in silence, letting results speak, and keeping an attitude when the spotlight gets brighter. This pattern is considered to be in harmony with the expectations of the state towards figures who are not only popular, but also constructively influential. This remarkable progress is also reflected in the way Cha Eunwoo builds relationships with the public. It does not create distance, but it also does not transcend borders. There is a balance that is maintained with discipline, warm without exaggeration, open without loss of privacy. The state considers this balance crucial, since the figure who is believed to carry the name of the nation must be able to stand upright among the various interests, without dissolving or being shaken. In the broader discourse, these beliefs reflect a paradigm shift. South Korea increasingly views the entertainment industry as a strategic pillar, rather than simply a cultural sector. Figures like Cha Eunwoo become living soft power assets, walking, talking, and working on the global stage. He showed that the progress of the nation is not only measured by technology and economy, but also by the character and values displayed to the world. Not a few cultural analysts assess this moment as the consolidation point of Cha Eunwoo's reputation. Over the years, he built the foundation slowly, honing acting skills, expanding the spectrum of roles, and maintaining a consistent work ethic. When the state finally gives rare credence, it is read as a thorough validation of such a long process. A recognition that the progress achieved is not a coincidence, but the result of a neat and sustainable life strategy. In the eyes of the younger generation, this story became a realistic, inspiring narrative. It does not promise shortcuts, but it shows that discipline and integrity remain relevant in a fast-paced era. Cha Eunwoo presents as an example that popularity does not have to be paid for with sensation, and influence does not have to be earned with controversy. This message, indirectly, becomes part of a larger national mission, forming a strong and trustworthy public character. Interestingly, the burden of expectations actually seems to strengthen its position. Instead of limiting wiggle room, the state trust opens up new horizons, opportunities to contribute more broadly, reach cross-cultural audiences, and deepen the meaning of each piece. In this context, truly remarkable progress is not just about today's achievements, but about the potential that tomorrow opens up. In closing, Cha Eunwoo's story and the rare trustworthiness of this country converge in one powerful conclusion. Reputation is the result of consistent small choices. When that choice is in favor of values, hard work, and responsibility, then trust will come, even from the highest levels. And when that trust is given, true progress is no longer an option but an inevitability.